Today on Let's List, we're back in the studio. I'm of course joined by Becca Cochran. Always great to see you. And you have asked Crawford Parrish to join us today because
Yes,
we are discussing home inspections. You said that's a very crucial part of the process, correct?
Yes, ma'am. So once a client has a property under contract, they fulfill their loan contingencies, and then the next contingency is a home inspection.
Right.
So the buyer gets to choose their home inspector. So we have a list of local home inspectors that they can choose. Today I've asked Crawford to join us.
Right.
And from there we complete that home inspection within a due diligence period.
Right.
That due diligence is negotiated within our contract, and from there the client has the opportunity to do a full home inspection to kind of disclose and really investigate inside the property beneath the cosmetic.
Absolutely, so important, and that's why we wanted to have you on to kind of give us a better understanding and talk us through that process, if you will.
Absolutely. Well, a home inspection is a visual inspection. It's non-invasive, and it includes all the readily accessible and safely accessible components of the home. So when I do an inspection, I try my best to get on every roof if it's safe to do so, if it's not raining or too steep. I check all the gutters and move down through the exterior, and then move into the inside. And I'm looking for more than cosmetic items, things that impact the health of the home and the lifespan of the home. So things that, maintenance items that haven't been addressed or need to be addressed. All the plumbing fixtures I check, doors, interior, exterior doors, windows, things along those lines, and make sure that all the safety features built into a home are there, present, and function properly. In addition to protecting the buyers in their investment, we want to make sure that everybody in the home is safe. If they can't get out in the event of emergency or the emergency warnings aren't there, they need to be addressed and they need to be repaired as soon as possible so that when the time comes to move into the place, everybody's happy, safe, and wants to be there.
Right, and you find, Becca, that this is the type that you take a breath, and it's a little bit nerve-wracking for someone actually selling the home, but again, so crucial to have.
It is extremely nerve-wracking, and why I've chosen Crawford to join us today is because he's very knowledgeable and he's very experienced, and he's going to take the client through the process and walk them through his home inspection. He's going to step them through the report and meet with them approximately the last hour and really describe to them his findings. This can be a point that we either need to proceed forward and we need to ask the seller to do a few items, or this may be a point where we need to terminate the contract because the integrity of the property is not what we expected when we visually saw it and made our offer.
Right.
So I think the most important piece is, as a professional, Crawford is going to look at it and he's going to not scare the client, but he's going to make them knowledgeable about the property and the ins and outs of it.
Right, and I guess being a part of your team, that's kind of, though, one of an advantage because you really have just a great resource because you've been doing this a while now, Becca.
Yes, ma'am.
So you have someone that you established this relationship with Crawford and with their company. So then once they come to you, you walk them through and kind of make that initial arrangement and meeting, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So a home inspection is about 3 to 4 hours. They pay Crawford directly. And from there, he is readily available to answer questions and accessible to comfort the client because this is a very stressful part of it.
Right.
And this is a layer that protects the client. And we want to make sure that when a client proceeds forward after the home inspection that they're aware of what the property offers.
Absolutely. Well, this is a great time to get your homes ready. If someone's watching today and would really like to list their home, Becca, tell us how they can get in touch with you.
Yes, so you can jump on my website at busybecca.com or call me on my cell or at the office at 664-1900. And Crawford, tell us how we can get in touch with you.
I can be reached also at 423-834-8275 or at parrishhomeinspection.com.
All right, perfect.
Awesome.
Great information. Thank you both so much for being here, and we'll see you again very soon for another Let's List.